How often do you cold plunge, and does it work?
Oh, I'll tell you, every single day.
You do it every day? Do you have one in your house?
Day. I do. I have a little inflatable tub, and it's great. And it's changed my life.
Wow.
It's one of the best. Now I know everyone fucking in LA talks about all this bullshit, but I love it. It's really great because I think what I love about it is I never want to do it. It's always terrible. But if you start off every day or once a day, you do something that you don't want to do and you succeed in doing it, you can tackle anything.
Do you do it every morning? Like, what's your routine?
It depends. Sometimes I'll do it after I work out. Sometimes I'll do it in the morning. Sometimes I'll get it in when I can. I find that sometimes if I'm going out at night, that's the best time to do it too, because it sort of like gives me like a perfect second wind instead of that 4 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh, like instead of a little disco nap.
Yeah. I need to like kind of like reboot. And apparently it's like better than ADHD meds. But here's the thing. All these people that get online with their fucking, oh, I'm down at 32 degrees today. You don't need it. All you need is anything below 59 degrees for 3 minutes a day, or at least 6 times a week or 5 times a week, something like that. It's like 59 degrees, 5 times a week, 3 minutes a day. Like that's where the studies have proven it to be effective. If you want to knock it down to 32 degrees, great.
That's
cool.
dramatic.
Good on
Okay,
you.
thank you for being reasonable, because I do feel like all of these people are like, you have to go into sub-zero conditions to like feel this. And I'm like, that feels awful. And I don't want to do that.
I've done it
It's like
once and I did it. Well, I did it for our account. I did it for content. Like I had to go do it and film it for the first time. And the 3 minutes, I'm impressed. I do not like being cold, and I have not done it since. Okay. But I would like to build up to that.
I don't like being cold either. It's not something I like to do.
But that's the whole point.
I will tell you,
it's not something you like to do.
That's the whole point.
You're pushing yourself through it.
Right. And it's like, if it gets comfortable, then it won't be good. But this idea, like I can tackle hard things, and it becomes for me like a place where you can meditate a little bit, because you can, wait, what just happened?
You guys, I'm so sorry. I know
Justina, did a palm tree fall down outside?
I need you guys to know. No, it's not even a joke. Like half of the palm tree just fell into my balcony.
Oh my God.
I mean, we can say like this is an LA podcast. I feel like we should let everyone know. No, the Santa Ana winds are blowing right now, and you can hear it.
When we pause, I will show you guys. It's the scary. There's a tree in my balcony. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Are you safe?
Oh,
I saw your face and I heard it.
I'm sorry, guys. I know that was distracting, but that was I've never seen anything like it. I now have new balcony decor.
This is like live. This is weather. This is,
this is it.
Reporting.
We're talking about all the stuff.
We're not in some fancy studio. We're coming to you from the real Los
from
Angeles.
the streets of LA.
Does June, your wife, does she do the cold plunging with you, or is she like, hell no?
She started it and then she stopped.
That's my girl.
You'd think that because my favorite movie's Titanic, that I would enjoy it more.
I mean, that would be perfect. Why don't you just put on that Celine Dion song while you're... Here's what you could do too. Like
lowering myself in.
Yeah. Like, you could do it in the shower. I mean, the shower is kind of like the best way to, I find the shower to be more cruel, because it's like, at least I'm submerged when I'm in there. It's like but the shower, after you take your nice shower, you're all ready to go. You just crank it over to that cold and see if you can just take it for 2 minutes.
Yeah. 2 minutes is too long. I started doing that
I do
purely
that
for
my hair. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. I think we do it for our hair to close the cuticle or whatever we were taught. 2 minutes sounds treacherous. I would actually pass away, I think. Because it's hitting your face. It's the whole...
It's not fun. It's not good. But then once you do it...
I'm kind of convinced.
Like after a week, you'll be like, all right, it's not bad. It's not bad. It also look good for your skin. You get in there and like it just pops you out. It's good.
We're going to bring one on the pod. We're going to get a tub and we're going to do it live.
Emily, I'm going to bring a little piece of wood and see which one of us holds on. We're going to really Titanic this shit.
I need to see this. I cannot wait for this.
We're both going to fit on the door. This is going to be
OverheardLA pod after dark.
I'm only going to do it if you play Celine Dion through the entire thing.
I'm going to sing Celine Dion to you, baby.
So this is definitely like the most LA thing about you.
Yeah. I mean, I got a lot of LA things. I mean, look, I was married by an astrologist. I mean, look, there you go.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
Like a personal friend, or how did this come about?
Well, okay. So We know this woman, Heidi Rose Robbins, and she's amazing. And I think whenever you hear this term,
I follow her.
Oh, do you? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So whenever you hear like astrologist, I think you have this like image in your head of like what that could possibly be. And I find her to be really interesting. And June and I did a thing where, and you should do it. You two should do it, where we went together for a session, and then she showed our like our not signs, but our paths over each other. So we got to see like where we work well together, where we don't work well together, like based on our star signs and stuff like that. And it was so accurate for the two of us. It blew my mind. And we did that before we had gotten married. And it just was like, it helped us communicate better and helped us kind of figure out like how we were. And I was like, oh, this is like a really beautiful, like she's so like spiritual and not kooky and just kind of like lovely. And so when we were trying to figure out who to ask, you know, or how to marry or how to get married, it was like, she was the person we asked, and she gave this beautiful ceremony. And I always feel like the way I know it was exceptionally beautiful is that my very Catholic parents and all of June's Catholic relatives were like, that was beautiful.
Wow.
Like they didn't have
no
any, like,
chance. You got the Catholics on board with
that's
this?
what I'm saying. That's it. That was a hard lift on that.
That's
wow.
beautiful.
That is a testament. That should be on her website. That is
she
got
the testimonial of the century.
She pleased two families of Catholics.
Yes. But I mean, look, this is why I think I love Overheard in LA, because part of me is like, yes, I see the ridiculousness in this, but then I'm also like, and I am the ridiculous
we're
in
in
this
it.
too.
Yeah,
you know?
that's exactly it.
There's like a love.
And I do think that, like, look, we're trying things. That's the other thing that's important. Like, you know what? I'm getting in a cold plunge. Is that going to be good or bad? Is that dumb? Am I getting in a little, Theris sauna or whatever it is, like with lights? Like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll do it all. Like, why not? Let's just do it. Like, I mean, the only thing I won't do is like ayahuasca by some person's pool. I feel like that's real. Like, just do drugs. Just do mushrooms. Like, why we don't have to, like, I'm not going to go to your backyard and do ayahuasca. That's where I can't.
I like that you're only doing it by somebody's pool, like not the jungle.
Yeah, I'm like, I like the pool element.
I know. I've heard it, like, so many people are like, oh, it's really beautiful. They have like we go up to Ojai. I'm like, fuck that. Go to Peru. Do it the right way. I don't want to do ayahuasca in an afternoon. Like, yeah, I'll get there at 8. I'll be able to pick up my kids by 3.
Yeah,
no. I don't need that shit. I'm like, let me go for a week, dude. I'll puke all shit. I'll do all that stuff, and I'll get out of it.
I want to retreat out of this. I want a vacation. Wait, what are your star signs? Really quick.
I am an Aquarius. I actually can tell you exactly, but I'm Aquarius. I forget what I have rising. June is I know she's Scorpio rising, and she's born January 2nd. So she is
Cap.
I forget what Capricorn. Yes. Yeah, Cap with Scorpio rising. And I literally have.
I don't know the rising things. Actually, I'm not very good.
Okay.
I just know the basics.
Okay, because that's all I got. Then that's what I got for you. I'm Aquarius.
Good to know.
I mean, I try to, I don't know what that means always, but I look at it. June hates that she's a Scorpio rising because there's bad things with Scorpios. So
I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio moon, and it's tough times being a Scorpio.
No, you're just a Scorpio.
I know. I said Scorpio moon.
Oh,
that's
what I mean. That's like your main. Main plate.
Sorry, sun.
Scorpios get a lot of shit on Overheard LA and in general, and it's always really funny because Justina's a Scorpio, but they do get a lot of shit out of all the signs for sure.
It's the only sign that gets submitted to us on a consistent basis, just getting absolutely annihilated.
Like people won't
every
date
time.
them.
And the problem is they're right. They're correct.
So like, it was so funny. I got June this necklace, right? And I know that she was a Cap, but I believe that like what's kind of amazing about my wife is that she is this Scorpio. And I was like, that is you. Like, and it's awesome that it's you. Like, that's what I think where your power is. So I got her a Scorpio, and she was pissed at me. She was like, I am not this. I was like, but you are.
Well, she doesn't want to be perceived as a Scorpio. That's what it is.
So then I had to get her a Capricorn one, but then she came around to that. Now she wears them both. So they're both hanging.
Or maybe she's a genius and it was her ploy to get 2 necklaces because I'm kind of into that.
Which is a very
that's the Scorpio thing.
Yeah, that is. There you go. See, I was played before this.